I was trying to leave this Hitman Holla Verb madness alone. Cause one, I don't know either of those dudes, but I'm a big fan of both of those dudes. Y'all know I rock with the culture. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't rock with, then it ain't for y'all, right? If you don't know who I'm talking about, then this ain't for you, right? But yeah, Hitman Holla, and Verb have been going crazy, and I figured that it would just blow over. Like when two dudes from the same hood are beefing. I mean, I ain't telling nobody else what to do, but like if I don't have I always assume that it's way more to it than any of us know. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some truth. It's going to be some exaggerations. It's going on either side or both sides or whatever, right? And it be real tense situations. You know what I'm saying? So dudes who are, they from the same hood, they was cool with each other, whatever. They so familiar with each other. They know how each other move. These issues can get nasty, and I don't be wanting to put no fuel on that. None. Like I don't even want to talk about it. None. You know what I'm saying? Because my words may mean nothing to somebody, but they may mean something to somebody who is the wrong person for them to mean something to in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? And I say whatever. I just stay away from it. But it's gotten to a place where it's disheartening. You know what I mean? It seems like, dudes is all with the pull up, send a location. You know what I mean? It's up soon as I see you type of energy. Well, that's Hitman's energy. When I first seen it unfolding, it was Hitman was seeming like he was trying to play the bigger person. Like, listen, he was just saying, I ain't rock with that man. We been not really cool. You understand what I'm saying? Again, that's something I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I know they battled a while back, but ever since, they got back cool, I thought they was cool. You understand what I'm saying? Again, all of them layers that you don't know about. So I'm hearing Hitman talking about how we been not cool. We ain't been what y'all think. That's just, politics, cosmetic value type of, what I mean, when we support each other. St. Louis. But he did some sucker-ish, and I can't rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. Type of, he tried to block my bread. Somebody trying to block your bread is enough to have anybody, you know what I'm saying, feeling some type of way. So, all right, it is what it is. He's like, I know Verb, I'm just not. But then next thing, so that's what it is, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't even that newsworthy to me because, like I said, at that stage of it, they brothers. They or they, whatever, they cool. Like, it don't sound too crazy. It just sound like, all right, if anything, they ain't gonna rock with each other. But quickly it escalated, and I was literally I don't know if I was trying to ignore it, but just with so many other things going on, I just wasn't tuned into it. Boy, was I tripping. Like, well, maybe I wasn't tripping, but I missed a lot. And this, I done heard Verb out here talking, not out here. Well, Verb did an interview that's probably going, what some would consider viral. You know what I'm saying? Where he's talking about the situation, and he's the way he's framing it is like, I never knew I had a problem with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was running. I never said not one bad thing about him. Blah 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 blah. They saying the discrepancy happens when there's this third party that Hitman spoke to, a dude named Gerald McCoy. I heard he's an ex-athlete or whatever, football player. I'm not familiar with him. No disrespect, right? But Hitman had a conversation with him, and A Verb says that Gerald told Hitman that what you accusing me of, I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be there right there. Right there. Respectfully speaking, that's A Verb's boy. Gerald and A Verb, I hear them in I be checking out the spaces sometimes when they hit YouTube and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Gerald is A Verb boy and not Hitman boy. And if I'm Hitman, I could say it's easy for me to say you capping for your man. You understand what I'm saying? So who knows what's what? You know what I mean? Like, even if Gerald is being 100 with Hitman or whatever, yeah, if he keeping it 100 with Hitman, Hitman is still inclined not to believe him. You know what I mean? And then at first I thought, these two dudes are like A Verb is a battle rap marketing genius. You know what I'm saying? And Hitman is just one of battle rap's biggest stars. One of his battle rap's most successful, probably one of the top 5 most successful sons of battle rap. You know what I mean? So, they could be just who knows what they could have been up to. But I'm pretty clear on the fact. I'm pretty convinced that they ain't promoting nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But violence right now. Well, Hitman has been on, like I said, he's been on his pull up. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna catch you where I catch you. And Verb is like, listen, come get clipped about it, right? This is what I'm hearing him say. You know what I mean? He like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, you want to play with a nigga, come get what you looking for. You know what I mean? And so then I wake up and I check out some stuff online, and I'm listening to bloggers talk while reading tweets or what have you from A Verb, where he's atting VH1, he atting Nick Cannon, he atting MTV, he's atting Wildin' Out, and he's talking about your employee is threatening me with physical violence, and he's a gangbanger, and I'm paraphrasing, but he's going in this fashion. I don't like it. A Verb strikes me as a person who don't care whether or not I like it, but I'm just saying to y'all, I don't like it. I said it in multiple, I said it in a blog just recently where when I spoke about Chiefy D being involved, being a rat this whole time possibly, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, youngins, don't get caught up in this because ain't nobody keeping it official. Now, this ain't that, but it kind of is, though. This ain't that, but it's related to that. Because even though, Nick Cannon and VH1 and all of them ain't the cops, you know what I'm saying? That's... How much time could Hitman get for making threats on it? Like, if they just arrested him for making threats on the internet, how much time would he get for that? I don't know. I just thought of this right now. I didn't have time to Google it, right? Whatever it would be, you understand? If he got a charge, he probably wouldn't do time. It would probably just cost him some money at the end of the day, right? What A Verb is doing right now could possibly cost him a lot more money. You know what I mean? And probably, who knows what's in Hitman contract about, you know what I'm saying? About character detrimental to the brand type of, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna have and yeah, like, again, it ain't the police, but I don't like how that feels. Pause, protesters, get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your tour guide, your host, president around here. I'm the king around here, actually. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, the janitor. I'm off the damn floor with you if you get out of line. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, subscribe, share, subscribe, send a super thanks or Cash App if you'd like to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation. And also hit the Bandcamp link. It's in the description too for all of y'all who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. It's Shell Shock and Rockin' Out West and Slangin' Rock Volume 1. All of this is wild music there. So go check that out. You know what I mean? So back to what I'm saying. Like, I don't like the way that feels. Pause. You know, and you don't understand how many debates I found myself in over involving, because I debate hip hop with my friends and all, and I'm not gonna lie, because I'm the best rapper. You understand? In my brain, you know what I'm saying? I be the best rapper in these conversations. I feel like it ain't nothing you can tell me about it. You understand? I feel like my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and my experience supersede whatever research you did or whatever you see, right? Right, wrong, or indifferent. This is a certain arrogance I feel. I don't even know if I display it, but I feel that when I'm debating with some nigga about hip hop, right? So I had a debate. A few months ago, I was getting to know a young lady, right? And one of the things we were bonding over was battle rap. She was a real hardcore fan of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? She knew things about Briz Rothstein. She was like, I'm tired of A-Ward washing niggas. For her to say that to me, I was like, oh, she knows. Right? So we bonding over battle rap. And she hated Verb, right? I'm like, nah, I like Verb, blah, blah, blah. And it makes sense for certain type of, certain type of women to hate Verb. You understand what I'm saying? Because he be on his what you call it, his Kevin Samuels, his twisted Kevin Samuels flex. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of the things that Verb said, a lot of people feel. A lot of the things Kevin Samuels said, a lot of us feel that. We just say it. Those of us who will say it, we say it nicer. Me personally, you understand what I'm saying? I would say those things more with using more empathy. You understand? Not all of it, but a lot of it, right? Verb had this shorty hated Verb to the point where we couldn't have we couldn't have a sensible debate or discussion in regards to him and his raps, because if her hatred of him was convoluting the conversation to a point where it was, you understand, it was non-constructive, right? So we got into an argument this one night, right? And it wasn't even about his raps, I don't think. Well, I'm trying to keep it about his raps. And she was just on some like, nah, he be doing some sucker shit. And this, and me and this girl haven't spoke to this day, because that argument turned into bad energy, and everything went left. You understand what I'm saying? She's talking to me in a certain way that, I don't allow people to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the end. Verb got me feeling like I owe Shorty an apology right now. Real talk. I mean, for that part. I don't like it. I don't like it, B. I don't like it. I liked it better when St. Louis stuck together. You know what I'm saying? When Verb was going at it with my brother, you know what I'm saying? One of my friends in this game, you know what I mean? Talib Kweli, I don't care how y'all feel about him. Me and that man are cool. He done for all y'all Talib Kweli haters. Don't come in my comments because his supporters is I think they a lot. It's a lot more of them than y'all haters. So I'm just saying, y'all don't want that hate. But I'm saying, but Talib is my boy, right? Him and A Verb was in a debate. I didn't even take Son. They was not a debate, but they was they was throwing shots at each other, whatever you want to call it. They was going at each other. Pause. And you know, like I had so much reverence for A Verb that you know I'm like, yo, I didn't take my bro side. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of what A Verb was saying was talking from his side of the argument was talking about how much unity that St. Louis had. Like they had never, you know what I'm saying, go against each other or they'd never stand with another nigga. You know, they might fight amongst each other, but they'd never go stand against another one of their own. Well, this is an example of this, right? And they fighting amongst each other is ugly. And I guess, you know, I'm staying out their business, right? I don't really got no advice for none of them. I'm just sharing my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is nasty. You know what I mean? Yes, it is nasty for Hitman to be online slinging threats. I can't, you know, I got to call a spade too. I don't want to hear y'all talking about, you don't say nothing about, yeah. I have bias towards both of them. I'm fans of both of theirs, right? But it's ugly right there. Hitman, I mean, when you for real street, you should not be slinging threats online to begin with. But just the approach that A Verb is taking with the in VH1, MTV, Viacom, Nick Cannon, that's such an ugly approach right there. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm out, y'all. Rock on, rock on. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 microphones.